I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. I am so happy to welcome Candy. Hi.
Hi,
Hey, please introduce yourself to everybody.
I am Candy. I am a variety game streamer who is also a variety artist. I do a wide variety of art from VTubers, Purry, cute emotes, cursed emotes, and even cosplay.
And just to let you know, we are plus 18. In fact, I'm 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 6. So do whatever you want.
Perfect.
So, and say that there are going to be links in the description of this video. Some of them I could not list directly. You can go to the card and find them. YouTube doesn't like that. Hey, Candy, thank you. I appreciate it. You're coming on. I really do. And I know that folks who consider themselves more adult streamers are kind of getting a bad rap these days, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like people have their panties in a twist about it, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. I do. I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, yeah, it's not like you're going out there and wanting all the the kids in the neighborhood to show up. You say you're 18 plus, and that's what it is.
Yeah, me and my close circle of friends, we tend to keep minors out of our space
Yeah,
strictly,
yeah,
so I don't see a problem.
yeah. I mean, you've got it up all over the place. 18 plus,
Oh
18
yeah.
plus, 18, and every once in a while. I mean, I know this is. I try not to get too controversial, but here's a little controversial take. Parents, watch what your kids are doing. Just maybe get in there and figure out what little Jimmy or Janie has got going on their computer. Um, and then you can keep it from happening. But the fact is that there is an audience for it, and if not, you guys wouldn't be doing it.
That's true.
That's absolutely true. So when did you get started in streaming or content creating as a whole?
I originally started content creating back when I was 16. I was doing a lot of cosplay and makeup on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And I was already doing art for my entire life, so
Yeah.
I was also doing art commissions then.
Yeah.
I was making a lot of fursuits and stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I was like, oh, I'm just gonna stream. I didn't even know what VTubers were, but I already had a character, so I was like, well, I'm gonna put that since I don't have a webcam. And that's kind of how it started.
By accident.
Yeah.
I want to stream. Might as well do it this way. Oh, other people are doing it too. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm already playing games. Might as well let people watch.
That's right. So you've been an artist all your life. Big into art. When did you learn that you really wanted to keep working on artwork when you were that young?
I would say when I was around 11,
Mm-hmm.
I was hanging around a bunch of friends, and they're like, "Oh, can you draw me this?" And I was like, not really, just because I have a lot of drawings I want to do." And they're like, "Well, we'll pay you." And so that's right around where my first commission started.
Oh, so young and still and so entrepreneurial. I see the money. I'm going for the money.
Yeah.
How did that turn out? I mean, did you become the go-to person for art when you're that young?
Oh, yeah. Anytime somebody wanted art or something made, they're like, "Oh, yeah, she can do it."
So, were you self-taught?
Yeah, self-taught.
Wow. You didn't get like into an art class and have somebody try to change you up, did they?
Nope.
That's good. I hear too many folks who enjoyed art and get into an art class later in life, and I mean, the first thing they're told is everything you're doing is wrong.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
Which doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's supposed to be individual. And how did you feel doing somebody else's vision rather than yours for a project?
Oh, I absolutely love it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, especially the ideas people come up with. They're like, "Hey, can you put this on paper?" And I'm like, "Here you go." And they're like, "This is better than what I thought."
just give you a general description. Just a rock. and then you come up with like the mountain ranges of Tibet.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what you're saying is you have a creative mind, and it goes,
Yes, very
yes.
creative mind.
When was the first time your creative mind got you in trouble?
Hasn't yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Now, I think that
Yeah.
I'm looking at the lie detector button to see if that's true. Come on, not even
No.
once.
No, my parents were pretty like okay with most things that I was doing.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I figured that somebody who most folks who are talented try to stretch the envelopes a little bit, but you were given kind of carte blanche, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. That's excellent. And you never took a break from it. You just kept going and going with it.
just kept going.
Mm,
The only time I took a break was about 2 years ago when I broke my hand in a
that's
motorcycle accident,
yeah, that would be pretty tough to do.
but I got right back to it.
stick the stylus into the somehow and just hammer it into the cast so you can keep
Oh, I was
going.
holding it with my ring finger, pinky, and thumb.
Oh, ouch. That just sounds like it hurts. It's like when I try to I'm normally left-handed. When I try to do something right-handed, I can write with my right hand, but it doesn't look like somebody's writing. Looks more like somebody's having a spasm. Um, and it just I can't hold it right. Do you enjoy the computer art or the physical art better?
I would say it'd have to depend what
Mm,
I'm making at the time.
yeah.
For like the anime style art, I prefer digital, but
Hmm.
if I'm doing like animals or landscapes, I prefer traditional.
Hmm. Okay, well, I understand that. Yeah. Plus, the online stuff has the undo button.
That's true. And you can zoom.
Yeah, that's something too. I didn't bring that up yet. To anybody, that makes a big difference when you're getting right
Um,
down to the nitty gritty. Because even no, tell me if this is true or not.
mhm.
Because you're using pixels for the art, it's tough to get a curve exactly the way you want it on digital. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm.
I'll sit there for like 2 minutes trying to get the right curve.
Mm. Yeah, I'd imagine just because no matter what you're doing, you're working with little blocks,
Hmm.
and it's just if anybody's ever tried, I've tried so many times doing thumbnails. Sometimes I draw the backgrounds on my own, and to try to fill in the spots is you zoom way up in, and then you get a spot that's like half pink and half white. So now you've got to choose between filling it in completely with what you want or leaving it and having a white blob in the middle of it. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And then I'm not a good artist at all. So it's I don't need any more handicaps to do this artist thing. So you're doing cosplay too. When did you get started with that?
I would say I got started around 15 to 16.
Well, yeah. What was your first cosplay?
My first cosplay that I completed was Ruby Rose from the show Ruby.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it was. How did that go?
Oh, it went pretty well.
Yeah.
I had dyed the wig myself, made the cloak myself, and the corset.
Oh, corset. Yeah, ouch. But really, that's I'm always amazed by the folks who do build the costumes on their own because of the amount of work that goes into it. You're not just sewing up a pair of pants or something. You're putting the whole outfit together on your own.
It's a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it.
Mm. And when you saw the finished product on you, looked in the mirror, and said, "Ah," what were your feelings?
I was excited, but I was also like, yeah, there's things that I can improve, but this is good for now. A good starting.
Artist,
Yeah,
never quite finished.
never.
I think next time we did it. So when you did it that first time, did it just spark something for you to keep doing it, or were you already going to go ahead and continue cosplaying at the time?
I was already gonna go ahead and continue.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your most complicated one you've done?
Um, Probably most of the fursuits that I've made,
Hmm.
just because there's a lot of detail that go into them.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. That's something I don't understand at all. And um, I mean, I understand people wanting to use them, but there's got to be some sort of tricks you can use to get some air in there, aren't there?
Oh, there's a lot of ventilation with
Yeah.
them,
Yeah. That's
at least ones that I've made and worn.
yeah. Like what the heck, you know? We had somebody one time. Actually, every year we did a Easter egg hunt. Whoever was
Mhm.
the youngest intern on staff got to be the Easter bunny, and every year they dang near died
Goodness.
from the heat inside that thing. That was just a rabbit suit, and dealing with kids, which is a whole nother thing. Um, so I can't imagine doing this. And do you said you did it for other people? Did you have to take their sizes and everything, or?
Yeah, they would send me their measurements and everything.
Mm. And it had to be, I imagine, very personal each time.
Yeah, each one was sized different.
Mm. Wow. And nobody is the exact shape.
No.
Same size maybe, but not same shape. That doesn't
Yeah.
quite work. So when you learned that you could do this and do it well, um, did business pick up for you as far as that went?
Oh yeah, business was pretty good up until PayPal decided to be PayPal.
Yeah. Folks, in case you don't know, PayPal is doing all sorts of ridiculous things at the moment. Um, might want to take a look at how you deal with PayPal, just
Yeah.
just in general. I imagine it still works fine for some people, but not for others. When you got started into regular streaming, did you make a conscious choice to go 18 plus, or did it just kind of end up that way?
I made a conscious choice because I don't think that minors really need to be associating with adults in that kind of manner.
Right, just plain
Especially because I don't watch my language or things that I say. I don't want to expose somebody's child to that, even though it's not my responsibility to protect their children.
right, right, right. But you want to keep a clean ship as much as possible. You don't want to
Yeah,
you don't want to invite trouble,
no.
and that'll be trouble, and it'll get around that sort of thing. Did you face any criticism when you did start with the quote unquote lewd tuber stuff?
I don't think I've really faced any criticism with that.
Mm. They didn't come after you with the the stakes and the fire to try to boil you out of the house or anything.
No, I don't think so, because I started out with drawing like hentai and everything,
Hmm.
so I already had a community built on that.
Oh, yeah. Did that did going on and doing that create a lot more business for you as far as commissions went?
Business, yes, and a lot more creepy DMs.
Well, yeah. Um, yeah. How do you deal with that stuff? Just ignore them?
Ignore them, make fun of them, block them,
Mm,
get
yeah.
blocked.
Yeah. Yeah. It is one thing to be adult, but you got to be adult while doing it.
Yeah.
That's you have to, it's not. It's I'm. Is it a tough road for you to walk between, you know, keeping some barriers up for you?
What do you mean?
Well, for folks in chat or so, folks who watch your streaming on certain services, and
Mhm.
is it tough for you to set boundaries for them, and do people constantly try to cross it?
I don't have a hard time setting boundaries. Vocal when something makes me uncomfortable.
No.
I tell my chat that they can never call me nice because then somebody will be like, oh, she's mean. Well, never said she was nice.
Yes. You know marketing.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of people do that to grow their channel. Are you satisfied
Mhm.
where you are right now, growing?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Is it when you started? Did you have an idea that you would be, continuing at this point and continuing to expand across different platforms?
Yes, it was my plan, because I don't care how big I grow or if I don't grow big at all. My main goal is to make somebody smile, even if it's that only moment in their day to make them smile.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. It
That's the main goal.
yeah, and I enjoy, and you have to enjoy it too. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
you don't want to go there and just yeah, here we're doing a stream because I have to do it because I put down on the count. The audience is going to know that right away.
Mhm.
And do you think that with you doing the 18 plus content, would you say that your audience reacts differently than the basic um, variety audience?
I would say they react sometimes more mature.
Hmm.
Um, Normal people come and go. 18, like people that just go to 18 plus
Hmm.
tend to type and speak a different way,
Mm. Yeah,
but it's there's not too much of a difference between the two.
yeah, yeah, and it all still comes down to human beings in the end, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and is it tough for some of the folks to realize that there is a person there behind the candy?
I feel like some people do, and it's typically people that just stop in.
Uh, yeah, the folks who come in and say, "Oh, it's an 18 plus site. I'm going to just fire every gun,"
Yeah,
and then you disarm them.
absolutely.
It, I'm amazed at folks who have the confidence to do what you're doing with it. I Even if I felt confident in myself, and as far as being to convey what you want to convey, I wouldn't have the confidence to do it. Did it come natural for you to be able to convey what Candy is conveying to people?
Came pretty naturally because I see candy as a extension of myself that
Hmm.
can be more confident and more open.
Hmm. Yeah, and a lot of people say that their online persona is more them than them.
I would say we're equal. She's just able to be more open.
Hmm.
Because in real life, I'm pretty antisocial and have really bad anxiety.
Yeah, yeah. Does that ever come to play when you're about ready to turn the microphone on?
Um, if a lot of people start coming in at once, I get a little anxious, but I'm able to ground myself and just keep going.
Yeah, yeah. It's well, you got to be. I'm kind of floored by your confidence in doing this. It being on and doing this type of stuff. I mean, I'm not talking like the regular streams, but the 18 plus stuff.
Mhm.
That takes some rocks.
Mhm.
I mean, you gotta be confident in your ability to handle what's going on, keep it going in the right direction, and not let it get out of hand. Um, did you have that confidence when you going in, or is it something that you've learned over time?
It's something that I've learned over time, and I would say I learned it in the past 2 years more so. I was in not a great relationship for the most of my streaming careers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got into a healthy relationship and I was like, "Hey, I don't have to deal with people's bullshit."
Yeah, yeah. That's boy. More people learn that just in regular life, and it would things would go a lot smoother, and there'd be a lot of people we wouldn't have to listen to,
Yeah.
like former radio announcers, because that's all we got is bullshit. We spoon it off to everybody. The Is there something that you would like to do on your streams that you haven't been able to do yet?
Um, I plan on doing more VR chat content on my streams, but I
Mhm.
have to wait until I get checked out by a neurologist first.
Mm. Yeah, is that going to be? And there's some people who just can't do virtual reality because of some things that happen. I imagine I have balance issues. I imagine if I put a virtual reality set, the first thing I would do is hit my head on the floor. And that would be without the balance issues. Um, so there's some people who just can't deal with that. Is it tough for you to do some certain games, like different points of view?
um, it gets a little difficult every now and then if my like sensitivity's too high because moving too fast, it'll
Yeah,
make me really dizzy
mm,
because of the head trauma.
yeah, yeah. I
So,
yeah
and then
that's tough to deal with.
keyboard games specifically are really tough on my hand.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I've developed. I developed. Personally, I have 3 different types of arthritis now. I'm collecting the whole set,
Me
evidently,
too.
and yeah, and one of the things affected is my hand, which makes it a little tough to type every once in a while. Um,
Hmm.
but that's just I use that as an excuse to make typos and not have to fix them. I'm an old man. You have to do what I say. Um, do you consider what you've gone through as a challenge or a disability or what?
My doctor says it's a disability. I think it builds character.
Mm, yeah, yeah. Well, I always say that people aren't the product of their surroundings and circumstances; they're the triumph that emerges from those circumstances.
I agree.
Yeah, and I think that's what you've done here.
Hmm.
You've grabbed the triumph and become the triumph, and continue to do so. And I imagine that it's pretty tough to get you down
Oh,
when.
it's pretty tough. The only one that can get me down is myself,
Mm,
and I don't let that happen during stream.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There ain't nobody who can kick my ass better than I can.
Absolutely.
I, I can go in a hole. Man, I dig myself all the way to the moon through the planet. That's what I can do. Um, it's recognizing what you're doing and reversing it, or sometimes you just got to have a down day. That's all there is to it,
Yeah.
and bounce back from it. So when you expand it into these other channels, including a channel that I can't put the link
Hmm.
on YouTube. Um, were you nervous about that? Because that's a whole different ball game, isn't it?
It is. I don't tend to do like IRL nudity on mine.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I made that one so I could do not safe for work art streams
Mm-hmm.
since Twitch doesn't want us to do that.
Yeah, they don't.
Let me just draw boobies. Come
Yeah.
on.
Everybody knows them. Everybody likes them.
We all have them.
Yes, just put them up there where everybody can see them.
Yeah.
Especially some of the things they do allow.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, you don't have to go very far to see some of this stuff. Um, and for it to be, I mean, it's artwork in the end.
Mhm.
It's some of the greatest art in history has got nudity in it, for crying out loud.
Absolutely.
Um, and I mean, there's what they're doing may be different. It just might be in you a little bit, but again, don't bring your kids to it. That's the
Yeah.
thing. And if you don't like it, don't go. If
Yeah. If it isn't your cup of tea, don't drink it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, if you're somebody who doesn't have an appreciative eye for that type of art, don't leave a pipe bomb. Just don't go and find something else. There's a lot of other things out there. There's a lot of channels doing a lot of different things.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and just there's just no excuse for it. But you haven't had that happen yet. You said,
No, not really.
yeah, which is good. It's excellent.
Yeah,
And
I think it's because of my mouth. People tend to not.
yeah, yeah. You're just gonna get shillelied if you try.
Absolutely.
But I do notice that there is one particular service that you do not have a link for, and it starts with a Y. In fact, this is going up on that particular service when we're done.
I
Um,
It will be up there soon.
yes. Oh, you are going to get one up there.
Yes, I have one made. I just don't use it as much.
Yeah. Is it because they're get really strict, and they got AI doing all this stuff
Hmm.
and checking. Is it what are you going to censor your content for it, or just put different types of things, or is it going to be the full candy?
It's gonna be the full me.
Hear that, YouTube? Up yours.
Yeah. I grew up watching Filthy Frank, which is still on YouTube, so you can't stop me.
Yeah. I hope things continue that way for you, and it's at this point I put on Twitter a little while ago. It's going to be a point where lewd tubers will just go on, and the only thing they can do is tell people hi,
Yeah.
and even then people will read into it.
Oh
It,
yeah, they would.
it's a chance. This format gives people a chance to explore and expand their horizons, and there's a lot of people who want to cram that in a box, um, or just have AI do it, which
Yeah.
is have there has I got to ask you this because I've always wanted to ask somebody who does these type of art.
Hmm.
Has AI intruded on your plus 18 art?
I would say so. And I personally believe that AI can be used as a tool,
Yeah.
say, making poses.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I use poses that I find or use a pose from myself, I typically don't draw it the same as it was made or taken.
Right.
So it could definitely be used as a tool, but people are using it to be lazy.
Mm-hmm. And using other, I mean, it's basically taking other people's artwork and taking bits and
It
pieces of it and
is.
mashing it together. And I can't even imagine some of the horrors that would come out after a while. Let's see. Go back to one time I did my best to try to break an AI art program, and I told it to give a picture of a pig boxing a giraffe. Oh my gosh, the disaster that came out. It was, first of all, it was just one animal because it only had one head. uh,
Interesting.
between the both of them, and you had snouts coming out of everywhere, and I don't know how many legs. It was horrendous, but it's just going to get better, and we have to figure out some way to get around that sort of thing. Now, what about voice work? Have you done a lot of that?
I have constantly applied to do voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
It's my end goal, basically, because that's what I've always wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I have GERD and I have a chronic illness that has caused me to throw up for over 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I worried if that will cause any issues to make me not be able to reach my goal.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be. I can imagine it's pretty tough to keep your vocal cords in good shape with doing that.
I think I've done a pretty good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds great. I think you'd be fine. Or something like an ASMR script type thing. It would work out
Hmm.
really well. And that's a great natural instrument you got there
Thank you.
to use for it. And to be real, perfect for 18 plus work, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And do you get people coming back just for your voice? I bet.
I do, yeah. A lot of them love
Yeah.
it.
Are you smiling as you say that?
I am. I'm smiling this whole time.
I hear. Do I hear a smile or a smirk? Yeah, they really love it. It's perfectly good. I'm glad that you, even though you've got the issues, health issues, you have this chance because this medium is here to expand your talents and show people what you got, entertain people, and enjoy at the same time.
Yeah, I think it's really great.
Yeah. It's is there something that could be done to make it even better for you?
Um, Personally, whenever I'm able to move into a bigger space, that'll help. I have been sitting in a camping chair for the past year.
Ooh, that's a little bit touchy on the tookus there.
I got cushions on it.
Yeah.
It has a cup holder. I think it's great, but my chat hates it.
Hey, it's you're the one that's got to be comfortable.
Yeah, I'm the one sitting in it. I don't know why they're mad.
Yeah, I mean, if people saw what I was sitting in when I'm doing these interviews, I don't even use just behind the curtain a little bit. I don't even use a mic stand. I hold the mic because I think it's more conversational that way. That
Mhm.
but then I'm a weird old man, so that's anybody who does 880 interviews in 2.5 years has got to be a bit weird. And
That's fair.
I'm flying my flag on that. Um, what when you're playing the games online? I I just interrupted a candy stream, by the way, to get them on for the interview. When you're playing the games, what type of games are you playing?
It's a wide variety of things. Like today, I was doing something cozy because I was
Hmm.
like, I know I'm gonna end in a little bit.
Hmm.
We'll just play a little cozy game.
Yeah.
I love playing like Dead by Daylight,
Hmm.
Overwatch. I was enjoying Fortnite and Marvel Rivals, but their recent thing about AI, I was like, no,
Mm.
won't do it.
You can do Marvel Rivals and Fortnite now with the hand stuff and everything.
Yeah, I use a controller. It's more comfortable in my hands. So I
Oh,
have
okay.
metal pins in my second and third metacarpal on
Mm.
my dominant hand,
Wow.
and my index and middle finger don't bend all the way.
Right.
So it's a lot easier for me to hold a controller.
Okay, I see that. Yeah. Right now, I'm left-handed for most things, but it's my right middle finger that is got some weird thing on it. I can't hardly move it anymore. Um,
Mm.
this also gives me an excuse to flip everybody off and say it's not my fault that doesn't bend. But sometimes using a mouse gets a little sore doing
Oh
it that
yeah.
way. Um, so do you use a controller for most of what you do, or are you able to use the mouse okay?
For most of the games, I use a controller, but for like Phasmophobia, I'll use mouse and keyboard.
How do you do in Phasmophobia? Are you screaming through the whole time, or do you have your
I
wits about you?
unfortunately don't get scared.
You don't get scared at all in
No,
Phasmophobia.
I wish I did.
Ah,
Um, but I think the accident really did in that games aren't gonna scare me.
mm.
Being in a car absolutely terrifies me.
Oh, well, I can see why. I mean, that's something that's I'm not going to get into try to diagnose anything, but I can imagine that happening for sure. I was in a car accident one time where I broke the windshield with my head.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know my phone number there for a while after that one. I was extremely blessed to get through that. Thank you very much. But it's something like that. Boy, I would have to take something to get into the car. It it can. Do you have to be convinced to get in? Is it just something you're not going to do?
Um, I'll get in it with my husband.
Yeah.
If it's somebody that I don't know how their driving is, I won't get into a vehicle.
Oh, that's perfectly understandable with what you've been through. Is there any chance for those pins to come out, or are they going to stay?
They're permanent.
Mm.
My bone had to grow around them.
Oh, okay. So we're not talking just broken. We're talking, you know, really mangled by
Oh,
this.
it was bad. Like almost the whole right hand was shattered. Half of my left hand was pretty fractured up.
Oh, so are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
So, did you have to learn how to write again?
Um, Not really. It was pretty good muscle memory,
Mm,
but the memory of my like own memory has been really hard.
mm, yeah, yeah. Oh, I can't. I mean, imagine things like going on bike paths and anything might be right out too.
Hmm.
Mm. What about games where you are? Do you do any games where you are driving in the games?
I haven't played any recently, but
Mhm.
I think that would be fine.
Mm. Yeah.
But we'll find that out if I ever have to drive in a game.
Yeah. In the meantime, you can skillfully avoid them and still do just fine.
Absolutely, I'll have somebody else drive in the game.
Yeah. Is there a game you'd like to put on and play that you haven't done yet?
Oh, I was just talking about that today. I
Mm.
wanted to play Red Dead Redemption 2.
Mm-hmm. I would like
I
to do
missed the
that.
game.
I would like to try that. It reminds me a little bit of Fallout in a weird
Oh
way,
yeah.
and I love the Fallout up to. I haven't got to play 4 yet because my computer wouldn't play it, and now that's dead. So, um, it's going to be a little while before I'm able to. But that's kind of about my limit.
Hmm.
And things that go faster than that, I just get a headache. Um, I appreciate the people who can play it though. It's tough, but yeah, I would like to play a game like that too. But the there's certainly enough violence in it to appease you, but there's also a lot of other stuff too that you have
Yeah.
to take care of.
Just
Um,
riding a horse for like 2 hours.
yeah, yeah. Would that be a comfort game for you, or do you have a different game as your comfort?
um, I would say my comfort game is Slime Rancher.
That's another one I want to try. I don't know why I
Oh,
haven't done
it's
it yet.
so good.
And they've added some things to it now, and I guess there's two out.
Yes, number 2 is very good.
Yeah, I watch people play that, and I'm like, I'm going to do that sometime, and I didn't. Um, so that's when I get a computer back that I can, because this computer here is just for the interviews. It's not for games other
That's
than. And yeah, I'm not gonna cross paths. Do not cross the streams.
no.
No. Um, and then when I get that back, I'll be doing something like that. That just seems like that's taking a farming game to a whole new level.
It is, and the slimes are all so cute.
Well, not the mean ones.
They're still kind of cute.
They're cute to throw in the ocean.
They're really fun to throw in the ocean too.
I wish they do. They make sounds when you throw them now into this.
They kind of make like a gurgly sound still.
Yes, I want to hear their pain when they. Has there been any game where you just won't play it? You tried it and it's like nope. Other than stuff that causes you, dizziness and such.
I'm not too big on like what games like Ark. I tried Ark. I didn't have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah,
I tried Arma.
yeah,
It's not for me.
yeah, yeah. What about something like a gotcha game?
Oh, I do like gotcha games.
Yeah, it's when everybody gets the pull of the gambling in that sort of thing. Um, there is some type of roguelike type of thing that you can play.
Mhm.
It's what have you been able to do very many collaborations?
I've done quite a few recently.
Yeah. Is it tough for
Yeah.
you to reach out for them, or has it been easy for you?
It's been a little tough. I had posted about wanting to do collabs and like a whole forum about it.
Hmm.
But quite a few people took that as an open opportunity to try to flirt with me in my DMs. And I was like, no.
And it says right there, taken.
Yeah.
Um, it's not like recruiting somebody in football. That's not how it works. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I talked to one time. I interviewed a person. It was back when I was in radio.
Mhm.
She was a pretty amazing person, a writer, journalist who was poly bi,
Oh.
and she had a mixed family, a large, family, two men and her and kids all over the place. And she
Mhm.
also was very Christian. So we
Mhm.
had some very interesting conversations, I thought, and she was one of the more interesting people I've ever talked to. Um, but one of the things that she wanted to put out in is that just because somebody is um, into something else, like polyamory or bisexual, doesn't mean they're going to
Mhm.
do everything.
Oh, absolutely. And it's kind of like the same thing about LewTubers. Just because they're LewTubers does not mean that they want you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And that's it's not open season. It's
No.
there's consent and things like that that go along with it. And I, I'm amazed that people are able to get through that sort of thing. That isn't something you've had to deal with much, or
It
other.
is unfortunately
Yeah.
like an every week problem.
Oh boy.
But
Uh,
it's been like that since I have been on the internet
yeah.
as a child.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, that would be working that way too. It just
Yeah.
got less against the law as you got older. Um,
Yeah.
but it's still it's you get a situation. I hear that people, some folks come on and they think they're entitled to a piece of you.
Yeah, which I think is crazy anytime you do.
Mm. And does that attitude sour you on going on?
No, it kind of like feeds the asshole in me.
Feed the asshole.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna just kick him right in the teeth again and do it anyway. And
absolutely. There's one guy that came in and thought he was entitled to my time and me answering him. So
yeah,
instead of banning him anytime he comes back, I just make fun of him. And he keeps coming back.
well, some folks like that too.
Yeah, he's like, "You're really mean to me." And I was like, "I really think you like it now."
You keep coming back. It's something must be going right. Something
Yeah.
going right. The um, you have anything big planned for this year as far as what you're doing on the channel?
Um, so I am going to try to branch out and do more collabs, even more art collabs.
Mm. Art collab.
Um, I have a lot of merch planned
Yeah.
and hopefully doing a meet and greet this year.
Oh, okay. Now I know you got rocks.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
That's that's you're one courageous cookie here. I'm not going to put anything past you because you're gonna if you're willing to put yourself through that, there's nothing I could do that could scare you. I that would be but there I guess there'd be something different too in trying to get too much with you in public in front of other people.
Oh yeah, I always carry a knife. You don't know where it's at on me, but it's there.
No, everybody would know where I carry the knife because that's where the blood would be. It's by your knee. That's where you keep your knife, right? Yep, right in my knee. That's
Right
where I
there.
keep it. Yes, it's easy to get to. The expanding to different platforms. You're doing some stuff with YouTube eventually.
Mhm.
You pretty much got everything set up on all the other platforms. Is there any platform you haven't gotten to yet that you want to try?
I haven't tried Kick yet. I was recommended to do it,
Hmm.
but I'm just lazy.
Mm. I don't know much about Kick. I don't. I haven't got it myself, and I don't know about what they accept. Are they more accepting than the other stream channels?
If they seem to be, from what I was told, they're more accepting to 18 plus things as long as it's not the like main focus. So as long as you're not like drawing a whole penis the
Mm,
whole time,
yeah,
they're fine with it.
might be even worse if you only drew a half one.
Right?
Yeah, I mean that would be like, eh. I'm not going to watch that. No. But yeah, it's you got to be smart too. You got to know what you're dealing with here and what you can where you can you know put that and this and that and the other thing and what you are allowed to do in each channel so you don't get the bongs um,
Yeah.
by these things. Is that tough to keep up with sometimes?
Sometimes, but Luckily, since the two like major platforms are pretty strict, you can kind of gauge everybody else.
Mm. So you mentioned that having art collaborations. Now, how does that work?
So I started doing a thing this year. I started with my friend Asmo,
Hmm.
and each of us drew a line art of a piece, and then we traded, and we would render it in our own style, while the line art is the other person's style.
Ah, so do you work from that piece, or do you you have it set as a like something you are drawing from instead of adding to?
Drawing from and adding to just a little bit,
Mm,
because we'll do like all the hair and all the accessories and everything.
yeah,
But if anything needs added from the other person, they can add it if they feel.
cool. How does that go? Is it spark some creativity in you to do something like that?
Oh yeah, it's super fun.
Mm. Does it get does it ever get away from you?
I wouldn't say so,
Yeah,
because I get to talk with the other person, obviously, while we're coloring and rendering, and
yeah,
it's just a good time.
yeah. How do you ever get backseat artists online?
I do not, because I don't let them. You gotta shut up and watch. That's it.
Big sign, shut up and watch. Yeah, I would that would be so irritating to me. And if I were even 1 millionth as talented as artists and got on and somebody was like, I wouldn't have put that line there. I would have done this. Oh, I'd have thrown everything in the kitchen sink at them or
Absolutely.
that sort of thing. when you when you're on the with the 18 plus content, do you get back seated for that?
No, not really. I kind of ask that chat of
Yeah,
like, hey, what would you like to see? What would you like me to do?
yeah,
I really value their input on what they would like to see.
yeah, yeah. And do they come up with things that you're like, no?
No, they're pretty understanding about my boundaries.
Yeah, yeah. I would think that the folks that have been there for a while definitely
Yeah.
would know this. But how do you feel about that? People come back now for you and your personality, and you do these things, but other people do some things too like that, but they're coming back because it's you doing it.
I feel very honored that they dedicate time from their day to come see me.
Yeah, yeah, and they obviously enjoy your talent and how you kind of keep the campfire going. And it,
Yeah.
it's do you ever find times where you can't come up with something to say to them?
No, I got this problem of I like to yap a lot. So there's always something.
And there's always at least one bullet in the gun,
Always.
and that's really cool. When you're doing the collaborations, is it mostly the art collaborations, or do you do game collaborations too?
I'll do game collaborations too. I
Yeah.
did some game ones with a couple of my friends. I did game ones with people who I probably won't ever talk to again, just because it didn't go very well.
Ah, yes. Well, and sometimes there's a fault for that, and sometimes there isn't. It just doesn't. Sometimes it just doesn't go together. And
Yeah.
I had that time a couple times in radio where I was doing a play-by-play or a color commentation on a sports event, and we just didn't sync.
Hmm.
And there's sometimes when you get two people who absolutely despise each other, and they do sync, um, which makes the general manager angry. But it sounds good, and they go for it. Um, what about other things with your voice? Have you ever thought about music?
Yes, I have to do a cover because I did a subathon at the end of the year
Ah,
and that was the last one. So,
I tell people, make those things a lot further down. Make them higher, 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 higher.
yeah. Well, it was at the bottom and they're like, "Oh, here you go."
So, have you figured out the song yet?
I have not.
Mm.
I'm letting them put it to a vote on what they
Ah,
would like.
would you, if you were to choose, what type of song would it be?
Um, it's probably gonna be some type of Sleep Token song,
Mm.
just because their vocals are very nice and very soft
Mm.
of how their melodies go in their songs.
Yeah. Yep. No baby metal, huh?
I thought about it. I love baby metal.
Well, who doesn't? I mean, come on. It's their, especially now. I mean, they've gotten past they're older now and they're
Yeah.
more into it. I mean, it's like they know what they got now and they're gonna go up there with some of the greats up there on stage and they're gonna hold their own, which is brilliant. And given what was going on with you when you got started in the injury and the illnesses and things that you've worked through and continued with, are you surprised that you've been as successful as you are?
I would say so because right before the accident, I was already on a year hiatus,
Hmm.
and then that pretty much made another year. And when I came back, it was still the same amount of love and same amount of support
Yeah,
that I had when I left.
yeah, yeah. Do you have a Discord that helps out?
I do. A couple of my mods kept doing their moderating. I was surprised during the hiatus that people were keeping up with their subs.
Uh, and when you come back, you're like, I still have all these subs.
I think it's because they want to use my emotes.
Well, that's true. Hey, you give them what they're looking for.
Yeah.
But still, they come. It's all still back to you, and then having a community that appreciates that is
Yeah.
is got to be not just fulfilling or justifying, but it's, I use the term "wind beneath your wings" moment, and
Hmm.
get you to want to go up and do the other thing. But I don't think you have that problem. I think that the problem would be holding you back from doing things. No, not yet. You're not ready yet. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I don't think anybody could do that. You're just kind of a force of nature when it comes to that sort of thing, and a positive one because with just talking with you here and seeing your stuff, it's obvious that you're positive in what you're wanting to do, and
Oh, yeah.
and you're enjoying yourself, and you've got the talent and the personality to do it, and that wonderful instrument voice of yours. Um, this is really right up your alley. I don't know if it can be even better set up for you the way you've been able to handle it. Um, and I hope that you continue to get not just the feedback you want, but the the smiles yourself, the stuff you enjoy as well. That's so important. You just have a great attitude for it, and I'm happy and as pleased as punch that you accepted the old man's invitation to come on the interview. Um,
Absolutely. I was so excited.
it's just great to be able to talk with folks who have such a drive and have such ability and the stick to itiveness and the rocks to continue doing what you do and just tell everybody basically fuck off.
Hmm.
That's sometimes people got to hear it, and that's of course I did that at work and I got in trouble, but probably not doing it at work would be a good thing. Um, but it's just a pleasure talking with you, Candy, and I hope that we can do it again sometime. And we'll have all those links in the description. Please check out the card because it has like some other things, merch and things there, and other places we can't mention or put in the description. But you have to see exactly what this person's all about. Candy, thank you again.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.